Okay, so the first thing that you want to do is you're going to want to have your receiver extension backed out. I'm feeling a little special today, guys. Sorry. Backed out enough where you could put your spring in and your buffer detent in. Okay. Now this is where you got to be careful, is because if not, you could launch it. So you're going to want to make a couple full turns. And how you're going to know if it's perfect, let me see if I could get my phone. So if you look closely, you don't want your receiver extension completely onto the nipple, but you want it far enough where it is onto the buffer retainer itself. Once it's there, you know that it's going to be perfectly set. It's not going to launch. At that point, you could go to your castle nut, which I will show you that as well now. So, I already have the detent and the spring in, as you can tell. So now what I want to do is I want to push the plate up against it so that it's in its current position, and to make sure that you actually have your detent in. There you go. You could pull on your rear takedown. You're going to spin your castle nut until it's completely tightened. And get her set. Once you've gotten it set, then you could take your castle nut wrench, get it on there. Again, I don't have a bunch of the fancy tools. I am just obviously a normal Joe Schmo that enjoys working on my guns. So I give it a decently good twist. Now I do know, like, some of your professionals, what they'll do is they'll do like a tap and all that, but I do not. I've actually never had my stuff actually come back out on me. After you're all done doing that, you got your spring and your buffer assembly. All you're going to do is push down, slide in. She's all set. That's as simple as it'll get for assembling all that fancy jazz. I do also have another tip. I was going to go over with everybody as well, because sometimes trying to get this fancy screw in here is a nightmare. What you can do is take a magnet, stick it on the end of your screwdriver, put your screw on it, it'll keep it magnetized, and it'll allow you to set it in.